Hey everybody, welcome to the Money Reviews. Today we're reviewing this awesome pouch right here that's on the front of this FCPC V5. This is, oh man, okay, so this is a pouch. It is a replica of the Ferro Concepts dope pouch, but unlike the dope, it's everything you need to just plug, play, and go. I want to start the video with it on the vest just so you guys can see it. If you saw my review of the FCPC V5 plate bags, the base bags, you'll have seen that I didn't have the bags together all the way, and I was like, hey, I'll show you the vest later. Well, this is the vest all together. I will link to that video so you can check it out if you're curious about the review of the bags themselves, and then if you wanted to see what the whole thing looked like, well, this is it together with a Haley Strategic cummerbund on it, and I will link to that if you're curious, if you want to know what I thought of this Haley Strategic cummerbund, because I do like it a lot. Actually, pretty much everything on this vest has been reviewed up to this point. I'll have links to everything that's on here if you're curious, but that's not what this is about. So anyway, this pouch, I got this for my son for Christmas. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. He's not that old. Yeah, he's still a pretty young guy. He's not made of money. So he had a budget to work with. Mom said, hey, you're going to get Dad a present, and this is your budget. So he found this within that budgetal framework and got this for me, and I thought it was really cool when I got it. Today is the 27th of December, so I got it a few days late because of the big weather event that hit the US delayed it, and I am impressed. So think about the brands. When I opened it, it came in this big bag, very generic. Just said better tactical experience. I was like, oh, okay. No real branding on it, and on the back it warns you that you can't use this pouch if you're under 6 years old for some reason, and if you're 6 to 12 years old, you must be accompanied by a parent to use this pouch for some reason. Thought that was weird, but hey, China. And then it had this tag on it, which was WOSPORT, W-O Sport, WOSPORT, better tactical experience. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And they've got a website on the back, WOSPORT.com. So I'm gonna check them out. The reason I bring that up is because my son got this for me from Amazon, and it was under the brand, all right, Giddy Hut. I'm going to spell that phonetically for you guys. That's Golf Yankee Delta Echo Hotel Uniform Tango Juliet. I don't know what the fuck that says. It's got a weird elephant as their logo, and they have a lot of different items. Some cool, different stuff. And then if you go down on that list on Amazon, the manufacturer is D-Tech. D-E-T-E-C-H. Delta Echo Tango Echo Charlie Hotel. D-Tech. At no point does it refer to WOSPORT. So I thought that was interesting. So I'm gonna do some research on that. It claims it's made out of 500D Cordura, and it does feel like it. All right, so let's get this guy off. Oh, that Velcro is good. I'm good with that. And let's get this out of here. We don't need this anymore. So this is the WOSPORT D-Tech dope pouch. And it's pretty cool. Feels good. I will say right out the gate, I noticed the stitching did look pretty decent. You got a larger loop field, just like a real dope pouch. And you get everything you need with this guy, unlike the real Ferro dope pouch, which I was looking at grabbing here in probably in a month or two. And now I don't have to, I guess. It's got G-hooks for the connection point, just like the real one. On the back here, so this is not laminate. This is just Cordura that they laser cut and then folded and sewed up. Still not bad though. It looks good, but it's not, I don't know if the real one has like squadron laminate back here. This is just Cordura. That's all that is. That's not laminate. The actual mag pouches, kind of stiff to work with at the beginning. I'm gonna have to kind of mess with them and keep breaking them in. They're not easy to index into, but I think it just might be how I have them currently in here, because I already kind of messed with this a little bit, ripped it apart, and then put it back together. You've got these laser cut points here, 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 and here on the face of the pouch. There and there. I'm not sure what those are for, and I'm going to have to look into that on the dope pouch and see if there's the same corresponding laser cuts, and then what they're for. Inside here, you have a, let's get this guy open, a triple mag Kangaroo, and a, that's all one thing. Ah, come on. A triple mag Kangaroo, and then this GP pouch. So the dope pouch itself is a big, fairly cavernous space, or the repro dope. You got 2 grommets at the bottom for draining. And then this looks big enough. If you had a Kangaroo for like a 417, you could definitely probably get it in there with no issues, because it's very, very big. And 417 mags are chunky, and they're about that chunky. Bit larger 7.62 mag. Kangaroos should go in there with no issue. You probably wouldn't have space for the GP behind it, but I don't think you'd have a problem with it. The stitching on this pouch part is good. I don't see any real major issues. Surprisingly good, actually. And then the G-hooks don't seem too terrible. I don't think they're ITW, but they don't look bad. All right, the Kangaroo. The Kangaroo is this Coyote pack cloth. You've got cordage up top, and then it's finished off with these repro of the S&S Precision pull tabs. If I remember correctly, I had bought some S&S Precision pull tabs. You used to be able to buy them by themselves when I was in Virginia Beach a while back. If I remember correctly, they are more of a hard plastic. I haven't used them in so long, and I don't even know if I know where the pouch is that had them, that I installed them onto. I think it was a tack tailor, and I may have gotten rid of it. These are rubbery and bendable, as you can see. I don't remember my pull tabs being like that. I remember them being more rigid, so that's different. You do have 3 grommets in the rear of the actual Kangaroo. That's for draining debris and water, whatever. The sewing quality is not bad. Actually looks pretty good. I don't see a lot of errant strings. You've got reinforcements in the corners where you want it. It's finished off with binding tape, which is nice. And then again, you have reinforcements here and here. Nice bar tacking. That was kind of unexpected. And then back here, where the webbing is sewn in for this point, it's actually sunk into the pouch and then sewn down. They could have probably tacked it a little better right through here, so that might become an issue later. I don't know for certain. But it is nice to see that they sunk it down into the pouch and secured it pretty well. So not bad at all for a little Kangaroo pouch. Then to separate them, you have this piece of plastic right here. And then it's got hook and loop, and that is how you separate the two out from each other. So you put the hook side on the face of this GP with the loop side forward, and then you put the hook side of this guy on here, and then you install it there. The GP pouch. You got 2 zippers. Not bad. Supposedly they're YKK zippers. I don't know how true that is, but hey, you never know. Finished off at cordage. Nice little overhand knots. The ends have been burned and singed, so they shouldn't be too bad. There are already little issues here. I'll have to resinge those, but that's normal. That happens all the time. The face, sewn really well. Bottom half of the pouch from about halfway down to the bottom is the same pack cloth material as this. And it's got a grommet in the bottom. And then it's the very top piece is the Cordura. Let's look on the inside. That comes from Ferro. So if you get inside of it, you have a 1-inch elastic all the way across this point here, and it's sewn down. That's a little divider to kind of keep stuff from flopping around in there. That's kind of cool. I like that. So whatever you shove in your compasses, pins, a notebook, whatever, if it will fit within that zone, you will be able to secure it. So that's good. Stitching on the inside looks pretty nice. Not a lot of crazy errant threads, which actually the stitching is good. I mean, not too bad. It's almost better than some stuff I've seen in the States, I hate to admit. Yep, claims to be YKK zippers, unless these are fake YKKs. You can see that right there. So overall, not bad. For a relatively inexpensive replica pouch from China, it's not too terrible. And I know a lot of people, I've had a lot of people like fuck with me, like, oh, why do you buy Chinese shit? Well, I didn't. My son bought this for me. But also, I do like to pick stuff up like this randomly, because the whole point of my channel is to review kit and airsoft kit, and I like picking up stuff to help people who might not know exactly what they want to maybe make a decision and maybe not be able to afford super expensive shit, to know, well, am I going to really waste all my money on that item, or is it going to be okay? And that's kind of why I pick some of this stuff up and review it. Sheer morbid curiosity, and also just to help the younger or up-and-comer Airsofter get some cool kit until they can save up for really, really good kit. Overall, I think it's a pretty great pouch. Yeah, I mean, it's a copy of a Ferro item, but it looks really good on the carrier. It's pretty damn nice, I won't lie. The mag pouches are spec'd out for AR mags, as you can tell. Not the easiest for inserting. They're going to be a little bit of a problem, I think, as far as like quickly indexing mags in and out. So I may actually grab a different pouch eventually, because it looks like these maybe a little tight as far as their spec. They might be just right on the tight zone. So when you're trying to put mags in and out of them, it might be an issue, because it's going to kind of catch. I mean, they get in there. I feel like they could be a little better. That's just my opinion. We'll see over time. They're also brand new. They might need a break in. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool pouch and definitely worth a look if you are so inclined. As always, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you guys got some out of this review. To all my new subs, thanks for checking in and stopping by and giving me a chance. I hope you like what you see, and I hope you stick around, because there'll be lots more content of this nature. I can't grow without support, so I appreciate you. And to all my OG subs, thanks for sticking around, and I hope you guys continue to support and continue to like the content. As always, get out there, play some Airsoft, LARP hard, be a bunch of nerds, because the world needs more nerds. And hopefully, I'll see some of you guys on the field. Take care.